So my 2003 Avalanche tailgate handle broke and it is stuck in this position. I am unable to take this off. It doesn't just pop off. So I'm going to go inside my car and hopefully unscrew it from the inside. We will see if that works. So I was able to get the screws out. You have to use a star-shaped T27 bit, if that's what it's called, I don't know. And the top two holes here, that's where the screws are connected to this outer piece, and then you have these clips. So once the screws are out, then you can pull the bottom pretty hard and it will come off. Now to fix that part and use my new replacement. Here is the new piece, and this one, I know it broke on the right side, so yeah, you can see this plastic piece totally broken. All right, hopefully I know what the heck I'm doing. If you are unable to open your trunk, this lever right here, you need to pull it that way and it will release so that the trunk can open. After having a neighbor who had more strength than me, he was able to get these screws, bolts out, and so now we can take this piece off. First, you'll need to open these clips up to release, and there's one on both sides. So we'll do that, and then we'll be able to take this thing out and put the new one in. All right, so I got those unlatched, or whatever you want to call it. It's pretty difficult, but I used a flathead screwdriver. This one was a little difficult because this metal stuff is in the way. But once you have that open, then you can get the rods out and pull this whole thing out. So there's the old piece. Here's a piece that broke off. Oops. It's supposed to be here. And here's a new one. And here's where it's gonna go. I'm not looking forward to this part. So I will probably be drinking a lot of that. Thanks. All right, so putting this in, I was having a problem with this. It wasn't engaging at all. So I'm thinking I figured out the problem. I haven't completed yet, but if you look over here, the mechanisms that pull the rod will affect, sorry people, I'm trying to find a pointer. There's a piece, this piece right here, which, oh, let's make sure you can see. This piece right here goes around and is connected to this spring here. So that is the part that those rods are connected to. Right now, it was not in the locked position. This piece right here was actually moved backwards. And if you see, this open part was actually open right here. And this piece here was not engaged. So if that happens to you, because I had to open the trunk using the rods and pulling on them with like pliers or something to release it. So then you have to get it back in order to complete the assignment. Sorry, I have been working on this for too long. So this piece right here, you have to push it down pretty hard to get it all the way around so that that piece can get behind. And so I had to do the same thing on this side, although it's backwards on here, I don't know why. But So I had to push down on the C shape to rotate this counterclockwise. And then that piece right there was able to get behind, and it locks it in place. So now I'm going to see if that works. So unfortunately, that was in the closed position, but obviously you can't close a tailgate when it's in closed position. So I released or pulled on the handle, which opened it. So it is being stuck in the open position. I'm still trying to figure that out, because when I shut the tailgate, it is not able to stay shut. Okay, after much research, what I found out the problem was, while this actually worked to release the trunk, it wasn't shutting. But what I found out is those retainer clips inside, the red clips, notice it does work now. Those retainer clips, you want to make sure they're facing the correct direction. So see how this little lip thing, I don't know, this is how you would take it off. So when I first put this on, they were twisted and it was facing the other direction, and it was not allowing it to lock in place or whatever. I don't know. I don't know why that makes such a big deal. I don't want to think about it. I'm so tired. The other thing is this C-shaped thing. If you have it up, it allows this handle to move without affecting anything. So when you're putting these rods in the retainer clips, it's sometimes helpful to have it in this position. So when you're done, make sure you push this down so that it will engage. So, yay, it actually works. And now, I don't remember if I actually showed putting the screws back in, but those are back in. And then we need to put the face plate back on, or whatever it's called. And those are those two screws right there. And then remember these clips. And if these break, Amazon has them for really cheap. All right, guys. I'll show you the end product in just a moment. And here's the finished product. It is all back together. What I would recommend is, if you are working on this and it's having the same problem that I did where it wouldn't stay shut, definitely use some duct tape so that it doesn't fall. And yes, have several of these when it takes you 5 hours to fix your tailgate. And notice I had to go on the inside of my car, so that is a great addition to the Avalanche, so that you can get in the trunk in case you can't open your tailgate. All right, so thank you for watching, and hope that this will be helpful to you. All right, bye.